They have the, you know, the terrorist check you have. I want to play this very clip for Hope Uzodinma and Yosom Wike, for them to understand their stupidity. I want to play this very clip for the likes of George Obiozon to understand how stupid and useless they are. Say that Biafra is not a child's play. It's an adult play. As people have been playing with it over the years. Shameless people. Shameless bunch of idiots. Come and gather in Biafra land. We'll teach you. Can you imagine? They went to Lagos to go and do grand reception in Lagos. And rightfully so. Because they've been banished in Biafra land. Listen to what your sheikh is saying. This was the same idiot that threw down the constitution of the zoo on the ground. Sheikh Gumi. They call him Sheikh. He is the leader of the terrorists and bandits. No, DSS hasn't invited him. This is the idiot that said it is those killing terrorists are Christian soldiers, Christian Nigerian soldiers. And you're a Christian and you're still serving in the zoo. Can't you say there's something wrong with you? Let us listen to them and their friends on Channels TV. Listen very carefully, please.
To trace this bandit to their hideout and meet with them. Why
Let's start again.
Gumi is able to trace this bandit to their hideout and meet with them? Why is it difficult for the Nigerian intelligence community or the Nigerian military to be able to know where these bandits are? They know. They know.
The Nigerian army, they know. The police, they know. They know. The sheikh they appointed is telling you that the army, Asorok, know. All of them, they know where the bandits are. But you did not arrest the bandits or put them in detention in Suleja. You came to Biafra land. Our governors are busy pointing, not governors, of course. This one is the Supreme Court administrator, pointing at people to be arrested. I don't know if I'm going mad. I can't understand it anymore. What type of reasoning is this? Their own Sheikh Gumi, one, is saying that they know the government, they know where they are. The journalist asked him, how come you know? He said the government knows. And they are not being bombed. You come to Olu to bomb Olu. Hey, let's listen to this again, please. Listen very carefully. Yeah. Where are these people? Who are you?
Sheikh Gumi is able to trace this bandit to their hideout and meet with them. Why is it difficult for the Nigerian intelligence community or the Nigerian military to be able to know where these bandits are? They know. They know. They know where they are. They see them by aerial views. They have intelligence among them. I've met a herdsman. I met a herdsman who is part of the internal security. They all know. But the problem.
Are you people listening? I know herdsmen who are part of Nigeria security system. You have herdsmen in DSS, herdsmen in military intelligence, herdsmen in police, Mietiala in police. Mietiala in the army. That is what Sheikh Gumi said, that they have headsmen as part of the intelligence set up in Nigeria. What type of Nigeria are you talking about? Some of you are, I don't know. What type of Nigeria are you talking about? Where terrorists are part and parcel of the security intelligence architecture. Listen again, please.
The military has learned its lesson. The first approach they had, when they go in and start killing,
listen,
they realize it's the wrong way.
The wrong thing to do is, when you see a bandit, don't kill him. That's what Sheikh Gumi is saying. That the government have now realized their mistakes. When they go, before they were killing them, now they have realized their mistakes. They are no longer killing them. Are you listening? But you can come to Olo and bomb Olo. You can take our women from Olo and take them to the north. Put them in military barracks every evening. One uncircumcised diseased beast will come and say, "Oh, bring me that Yamni woman. Bring that one. She's light skin. Bring her." They bring her, and they gang rape her. In the morning, she will go back. The same underwear she has had on now for over 2 months. Are you listening to me? But those who are lawbreakers, killing and pillaging, the government are now saying we cannot attack them. We know where they are, but we cannot attack them. But we can attack anywhere we see anybody we see is IPOB, we attack them. And you're asking me to fold my hands and be watching and only praying. Seriously, is that what you think? Is that what you think? Some people are truly demented.
They are producing a monster.
They have realized they are producing a monster, and I'm telling them, the same monster, something greater than the monster is being created in the East. In the East, what they are going to get in the end is something greater than the monster. Keep killing people. Policeman, you go, they order you to go and shoot, you shoot. The day you will die, hope someone won't be there. The day you die, your commanding officer will not be beside you. You will die like a pig, and your corpse will rot on the roadside. Something deadlier than a beast is emerging from the East. Something deadlier than a beast. That hell you people want on this earth, you will get it. That Armageddon you're looking for on this earth, all of you, do you think, am I listening? Do I look like somebody who can come to now be talking rubbish about, let's mediate, let's move forward? Am I stupid? Do you think I'm daft? Look at, they know where the murderers are. They know where the kidnappers are, but the government cannot do anything because in the past, the government tried to kill them. Now they've realized it's counterproductive, but you can come to Biafra land and kill people asking for a referendum. And you expect them to take it. God punish all of you and they are useless idiots. You people are about to witness something. Now listen very carefully to what this idiot has to say.
I'm studying and seeing how they come about it. The only element now I'm adding value to it is that, look, don't just wait out. Just don't wait and watch. Go in and negotiate.
So, I mean, if you look at what is happening right now, you see a situation where some military or security consultants have told me and said, look, what we see in these bandits or what we see in these killer herders, there's some kind of Boko Haram. Do you think that these killer herders or these militants, as you call them, are some form of Boko Haram or some element masquerading as bandits who are really Boko Haram?
I can say categorically they are not Boko Haram, but we have to be very careful. Because if the pressure is too much, being Boko Haram more international, more connected, maybe richer, if the pressure is too much, I'm afraid they can be influenced by Boko Haram. And there we have seen the signs that Boko Haram want to infiltrate them, but so far they are not Boko Haram.
If the pressure is much, in other words, this Gumi is threatening all of you, telling you if you keep killing bandits, then Boko Haram will take them over. You see, the thing about Nigeria and Nigerians is that they're not, their brain is not correct. Nigerians, they know that it is not only Boko Haram. They know that in Nigeria you have what is called ISWAP, which is ISIS in West Africa province, funded by the late dead Buhari. Why do I say that? ISWAP or ISIS in West Africa is headed by the son of the founder of Boko Haram, Al-Banawi. His name is Al-Banawi, the son of Yusuf Mohammed, killed by the Nigerian state. That was why Boko Haram turned violent. That is the truth. Some of you complaining about Boko Haram today. The same thing now happening to Biafrans was happening to Boko Haram. They kept quiet until after a while they said enough is enough. That was why you had Boko Haram insurgency and militancy. That is the truth. The wickedness, hypocrisy of Nigerians was what led to Boko Haram becoming armed. Nigerians are heartless. They are wicked. Nigerians are evil. Now that they are abducting women from Biafra, all of you are quiet. Any day now we respond in like measure, you start yapping your rubbish as usual because you have no soul and no conscience. Now, ISWAP, ISIS in West Africa, is headed by Al-Banawi. When Buhari came into power in 2015, I was going to court. In one of the court cases I was going to, I saw Al-Banawi in court. But the order came from Asorok to dismiss his case. His case was dismissed. He was released. A killer and a murderer was released. Now, you know why he was released? Now, Buhari tried to use Al-Banawi to weaken the influence of Shekau. That was, if you remember, then something they tried with us. There's nothing saying, oh, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram has been divided. Do you remember? Go and check it now. That the leader of the new faction is Al-Banawi. But of course, Shekau was very strongly rooted. The members were loyal to him. They knew the game they were playing. What was the problem? Buhari told Shekau to attack only Christian worship centers and the military formations. You know, the other day I was thinking the reason why Buhari was crying that time he lost in 2011, because he thought that that very mission that he felt he was born for, to fulfill the wishes and aspirations of Ottoman Danfodio, had failed. That was why he was crying. He couldn't believe his luck when Tinubu and some Yoruba people came to revive him. He couldn't believe his luck. But of course, as God will have it, the idiot died very painfully and miserably in London. Now listen, al-Banawi, they tried to use him to divide Boko Haram. That failed. Then Buhari himself started funding him to form ISIS in West Africa. That is the reason why then ISIS in West Africa only attacked military formations and Christian institutions. Go and check it very clearly. Do you know that the leader of ISIS in West Africa used to come to court in Abuja with me? Where is he today? Who released him? Oh, there is nothing like bail forfeiture. Oh, who bailed him? Who still shot him? This is people, they think we are stupid. Somebody should please tell them we are Biafran people. We are naturally intelligent people. By nature, we don't have to go to school. They think they're smart. Somebody should ask them, when you talk about ISIS in West Africa, ISWAP, somebody should ask Garba Shehu, who is now the acting president of the zoo, in the absence of Aisha, having fun in Dubai with her boyfriend. I'm asking, ask Garba Shehu, who is the head of ISIS in West Africa? It's al-Banawi. Who is al-Banawi, the son of Mohammed Yusuf, who released al-Banawi from prison in 2016? You will see the vacuousness, the emptiness, the stupidity, and the idiocy of your average Nigerian. People are talking about, they can be infiltrated, but it's not Boko Haram, of course not, because in that same north, there is something people don't understand. And let me also reiterate tonight, every intelligence agency in the world, they know this, but because they are afraid of Biafra coming, that is why they're all quiet. Now let me tell you, in the north, you have Boko Haram. In that same north, you have ISIS in West Africa, ISWAP. In that same north, you have forgotten all of you, haven't you? There is an innocuous group called Al-Qaeda in the Maghreb. Al-Qaeda, that Shekau was affiliated to. Al-Qaeda in the Maghreb, you have forgotten. There also, you have people called Ansaru. Ansaru is a terrorist group. On top of Ansaru, you also have Miyetti Fulani headsmen. Miyetti Fulani headsmen. And counting. How many have I given you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are highly resourced terror groups owned and financed by Fulani elite. And all of you are there talking about one Nigeria. Let's restructure, change the constitution. Rubbish. We'll become great tomorrow. All of you are daft. The same mistakes the Harvey Houses made is what all of you are making. All of you make this because you are black people. You never learn. Black people never ever learn from history. That is why they keep repeating. Why do you think that our colonial masters are still controlling us till tomorrow morning? We never learned from history. I can never learn from history. Sometimes I wonder if God condemned us to this type of very miserable, idiotic, and shameless existence. Very, very sad indeed. They are the ones telling you about you cannot bomb the bandits, you cannot kill, but you can kill people in Olo. And some of you are seeing holes on them, and we can see he is hiding anywhere. Do you see him walking about freely? Freely in that Bagari. You kill your own people. People pursuing and fighting those that came to kill us. We are in the bushes fighting terrorism. And you sent the army to come and fight it because you want to give Olo to Fulani terrorists in Olo. Of course, it's not possible. That's why they brought Obiozo. George Obiozo was the reason why they put in Hope Uzodinma in power. Hope Uzodinma is there today because they knew it was the turn of Imo State. Because Fulani and Britain that guide them, they think ahead. They always think 15, 20 years ahead. They knew that Nwodo was discredited. Nwodo, they didn't want somebody who was strong to emerge. So what did they do? They went from number 4 position, brought Hope Uzodinma, made him before your eyes. Before all of you were looking, they made Hope Uzodinma the governor of Imo State, so that George Obiozo can enter there. The idiot that he is, very useless man. He is as useless as Onyema, their foreign minister. These people are hopeless. You think they love you? You think they love you, Boland? You people are mad. You're insane. Because when we were telling that you know there was useless, do you believe us? When we told you that Wodo is as useless as they come, did you believe us? What is happening today? They are now ready to lay down their arms. Sheikh is telling you. But then Nyawodo asked them to come and kill me. Nyawodo went to Abuja begging them, please come and kill him. They had a meeting with Ike Premad at Nikelek Resort. Igbo men gathered and their chiefs gathered and gave the order that I should be killed. Are you not aware? Have I not said that many times over? Who are the people that stopped them that day? Who counted them on that very day? Is Archbishop Anipwenwa? He's still alive. You can go and ask him. And a few other people. Even some bishops. Look at how a cleric from the north is defending criminals and murderers. But you have clerics and bishops in the east supporting the killing of their own people. Where do you think Hope Uzodinma got all the nonsense he's doing from? Is this idiots now that allowed him to be doing what he's doing? That is the truth of the matter. And that is why this gospel must be preached on a very regular basis, that people may understand the need for us